fact that they're starting rookie camps and training camp is about to begin, I personally makes it personally makes me very excited because that means football is is getting closer and closer, and I'm
Yeah.
super happy about that. I got to see Graham Barton and a couple other guys in training camp, and I've seen some film of some of the rookies already. So like Michael
Mhm.
Penix did not look fantastic in his rookie camp, but he's not going to be starting. So oh well.
Exactly.
Um, Caleb Williams looks okay. I know JJ McCarthy. He was betting the defense sprints. If he would not throw less than 3 incompletions.
Hmm. Oh
So
wow.
he ended up running sprints, but that's okay. I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah.
fine for the rookie. He's gonna.
Exactly.
I like the character, and I like that he honors his bet with it. So I'm excited to see him this season. Jaden Daniels, I'll be excited to see. Even though I think
Mhm.
I'm really hoping. I don't think. I'm really hoping that this is not a repeat of the RG3. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want that to happen again. I want to see like a RG3 kind of style of player to finish a career.
Exactly.
Because Sam Hartman is a backup, so
He is.
he's like 35. Not really.
He's been in college forever, but yeah, some of those names you mentioned, I'm really looking forward to for the upcoming season and training camp and rookie mini camp. Currently, got some high expectations for these rookies. I mean, Jaden Daniels going to be starting right away. Drake May is going to be starting right away. Of course,
Ooh,
Caleb Williams.
Drake
Uh,
May starting right away.
oh yeah,
You
I
think
feel.
you think he
I
starts
mean, he
week
might.
one?
Week one, I feel like probably will. I mean, they've got Jacoby Brissett, so he might start the first few weeks, but Drake May's got all the intangibles
Okay.
and the potential to
See,
start week one. I would clean up his technical like footwork. He's got some issues there, but I mean that doesn't take too long to fix with a good quarterback coach. So right away, I feel like if he's ready with the playbook, that's the big thing. Is like these college players going to the NFL, the playbooks are a lot more dense and complicated, so they've got to fully understand every play in and out of the playbook. So that might take him a little while to comprehend, but um, I think it'll be sooner than later for Drake May.
so um, I would agree that I do think he starts at some point during the season.
Mhm.
I don't think he starts right away.
Yeah,
And my take on it is I think that the Patriots are too used to being good, and I think it's going to pressure them into starting May sooner than they should. I personally, if you could, I would love for Drake May to sit this year and learn. I
he
think he
should.
right,
Yeah,
like I think that's the best play. But I am in agreement. I do think that that will be an issue. Like, hey, Jacoby Brissett's not getting it done. Do we
hmm
put May in? And I think they will, and I think it'll be a little rushed. I think he's going to have some moments this season, but I don't think they should rush him, even though I do think they will.
hmm I agree with you. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of expectations for these rookies right away. And one rookie I'm really interested to seeing is a couple of Jets rookies right off rip. We've got Braylon Allen in the backfield with Brees Hall.
That's going to be nasty.
I mean, that's going to be, I'm going to love that. And then especially you get the wide receiver from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. So I think he'll be a good little slot receiver for them as well. So the Jets definitely have some big expectations with Aaron Rodgers coming back. So we'll have to wait and see what they can do.
Another rookie that I'm actually like excited to see is Peyton Wilson
Mm.
in the
For the
Steelers.
Steelers, yeah.
I think he is going to fit in perfectly there. And their wide
Mhm.
receiver room, I mean, not their receiver, their linebacker room is going to be excellent. I think their defense is just going to be. I think, I think that the Steelers have a chance to have the best defense in football this year.
Yeah, getting Peyton Wilson was huge for them. I mean, a lot of people have been comparing him very early, though, to Luke Kuechly. So that's a big comparison. But I mean, he's sideline to sideline, high flyer, plays with a lot of passion, and he is one of this year's best linebackers. So the Steelers definitely have a legit defense for this upcoming season, like you mentioned.
No, they do. There's several rookies I'm excited to see. All the quarterbacks they're playing. I want to see if they live up to their hype.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to see Marvin Harrison Jr. I want to see
Oh yeah.
how he plays because I've been so high on Marvin Harrison Jr. I said he was the best prospect coming out of college,
Mm.
out of everybody. So I want to see how well he plays with Murray. That's another one I'm excited for. There's a bunch of guys that I'm actually really
Mhm.
excited to see. Besides ones, of course, on my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but the Steelers, I'm excited for. I also am excited to see how the defense for the Rams does with Brandon Fisk and Jared Verse on there now.
Mm,
I think that'll be a
yeah.
little nasty duo to have. So
Yeah, that's crazy. They're playing with each other again in the pros. Florida State Seminole duo going to the Rams. That's wild.
what do you think about another rookie that I'm actually pretty stoked for? He Where he went kind of shocked me, but oh well. Slick Rick with the Niners.
See, that really intrigued me. He went higher than expected. Me and you both loved him, though. The prospect himself, he was a great high point wide receiver at Florida. Um, I think he's going to do good with the Niners. I think it was a good pick. If they lose Brandon Ayuk, if they ended up trading him, they still got Debo and Juwan Jennings, but I think he could have a sneaky good rookie campaign.
No, I think he could too. I think depending on what they want to do with Debo or Brandon Ayuk on that sense, I think
Mhm.
he's going to be a fantastic slot wide receiver. I
Yeah.
don't think he'll be a number one or a number two guy. I think the slot is more of his like skill position, but I think he's got a great vertical. I think he's got the speed too, and he's a jump ball slot guy. That's not something that happens often.
Mm-mm. And catching traffic too. That's something that really stood out to me in his highlights. I mean, he was just getting the ball, high pointing it, like you mentioned. And Ricky Pearsall definitely could have the capabilities to have an impressive season, year one in San Francisco. And their creative play calling, I could see him getting involved just everywhere.
No, I agree. I think that's another one that kind of shocked me. Of course, I'm Another one I'm super stoked for is Josh Allen having Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
I like we've talked about. I think a jump ball wide receiver is so much more effective for Josh Allen and his play style
Yeah.
than like a good slot receiver as in Diggs. So I think Keon Coleman is going to be an excellent help for him.
One thing I might add, Josh Allen isn't the best at precision passing accuracy wise. He has had some interception problems, so getting a big body receiver that can high point the ball, jump ball, just extremely long arms, that's going to help Josh Allen in the catch radius. So I'm sure getting Keon Coleman, he was glad to get him.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they need all the help in the receiver room
Yeah.
as much as possible.
One last tidbit on rookie mini camp, real quick, looking forward to the season. So the Green Bay Packers got two of my favorite linebackers from the draft, Edgerrin Cooper and Tyron Hopper. So I think those were two just amazing picks for that defense, and they could be starters early on for that young Green Bay defense. So everybody better watch out for those two.
100%. Like I did in our predictions already, I think Green Bay's taking the division.
Mm,
I think it's just a bad time for like Detroit. I think all the other teams are going to start getting better and better, and their window's going to close. I got Detroit with like like two more years. I think 2 more years is their window, like a big window of having the opportunity to get it done, which
mm,
is this season, next season. But it also depends on the other teams as well. And they all drafted. Like I mean, Lions traded up and got Terry Arnold, the best corner in the draft, way later than he went in any of the mocks. So I think that's definitely going to help them out with this, especially since they've like struggled with the DB situation for so long.
Oh yeah.
Last season, they could have if their DBs weren't so bad, there's a good possibility they were in the Super Bowl. So,
Yep.
uh, and everything with Cam Sutton, they have to replace the depth there. Uh, and then, I mean, of course, your Vikings and the Bears both got rookie QBs as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of I think rookies are going to play a big factor this season on a lot of teams.
I agree with you on that. I mean, these rookies, I mean, honestly, this year's class was very impressive. I mean, a lot of talent across the board in multiple positions, and you don't see that quite a bit.
No, this draft class I think should be one of the best draft classes that we've had in a while.
Yeah, I mean, the tackle group was crazy. Wide receiver class is always pretty good across the board each year. Quarterback class, I mean, six quarterback going in the top 12, that's unheard of. Um, Edge group was pretty phenomenal.
There's a lot of
Corner group,
edges, a lot of good
oh
edges.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.